Hello, everyone. It's great to have you here with us today. For those I haven't had the pleasure to meet yet, I am Leah, Partnerships Marketing Manager here at CommBox. We're calling this session today a reboot, a refresher, if you will, a chance to ignite your CommBox momentum in preparation for the new year ahead. So to start, what we wanted to discuss is our resellers often ask, why CommBox? What is it that sets us apart? And here is the simple answer. Cybersecurity that is second to none. CommBox sets the benchmark in secure collaboration with security baked into our hardware, firmware and software. We are Australian designed. Our full development team is based in Australia, designing smarter display solutions specifically for Australian and New Zealand environments, standards and users. Local support. When you need help, you're talking to our team right here in our Sydney Experience Centre. Fast, expert support from the people that know our products best. So, today, we'll also cover off how we can support you further. Kicking off with my favourite, Unboxed, our partner portal, your CommBox HQ for specs, sales and marketing assets, plus so much more. We'll also do a really quick classic S5 refresher of the winning features that make it a market-leading interactive display. Then we're going to jump into why CommBox has the LED edge and how we can work with you to scope more complex installs, including curves, without the stress. So I've got some stars joining me on camera today, including Sajid, our pre-sales engineer and LED master, Nick Sparks, technical support and S5 guru, and Tina, our amazing GM of sales. They'll jump in with the good stuff as we go along. Now, make sure you hang around to the end, where we're going to cover off our current CommBox promos and bundles, perfect for giving your Q4 pipeline a nudge. But the most exciting thing that we're going to share today is our brand new product. It's big, it's exciting, and this will be your sneak peek before anyone else. So definitely you do not want to miss this. All right, let's dive in, starting with me, the real person behind Unboxed. We created Unboxed as your single home for all things CommBox. Spec sheets, sales, collateral, imagery, deal registration, plus the latest updates and announcements. It's been built from your feedback. We wanted faster access to current assets and clear answers to technical questions. With Unboxed, you can self-serve what you need instantly. So what does this really look like for you day to day? For sales, you get the info you need faster for proposals and quotes and keep across your CommBox deals. Technical teams get up-to-date documents that you're looking for the first time, and marketing, on brand, ready to ship assets that look great with your logo. So for our partners in Australia and New Zealand, we've created a tiered experience that grows with you. As you move up, you unlock richer experiences and access to more features. So in short, what we really want you to do is aim for tier 1 so you get the most out of Unboxed. So with that, let's take a look at Unboxed in action. How to access and log in. Accessing Unboxed is deliberately simple. Head to the Unboxed partner portal page on our main CommBox website. If you're new to Unboxed, hit the Register Now button and complete the simple form. Your submission will come through for review. Once approved, you're in. No passwords, account setup, just click the verification link and you're on your way. If you're already signed up to Unboxed and are enjoying all of its goodness, simply hit the login button or jump in from your browser. Add in the email that you've signed up with and a verification email will be sent to your inbox. Click the link and you're in with instant access. Overview. This is home base. You'll see the latest highlights and quick links into the areas you'll use most. Think of it as your CommBox dashboard. Here you have access on how to get started with using the assets inside. Everything you need to sell smarter, highlighting onboarding tasks, and here you also have a quick snapshot of all the recent CommBox announcements, all in one place, keeping you up to speed on all the latest CommBox news. Why CommBox? If you're new to CommBox or need to bring a customer or colleague up to speed, start here. This is the why CommBox story. What makes us different? How do we support you and your customers? And clear language you can lift straight into your sales proposals. Also, find quick links to our most asked questions. This quarter, here's what's hot right now. Current promos, upcoming CommBox events, Catch the latest training videos and webinar content and case studies, plus the product and solution spotlights for the quarter. Catch up with CommBox. Miss something? Think of this as your CommBox newsfeed. Product updates, firmware drops, event highlights, all in the one place. Perfect for a quick overview before a customer meeting or when you just want to get a quick refresher. Deal dashboard and pipeline. Your CommBox pipeline at a glance. See registered deals, their current status, and what needs your attention. All in the one place. This is where you register your new opportunities and keep momentum going. You can track progress live, view simple summaries before meetings, and get gentle nudges so nothing slips. We can also set internal permissions. For example, sales manager only or team-wide access, so it mirrors how you work. Product assets. Need assets fast? Everything's in one organized, easy to navigate space. Brochures, spec sheets, mechanical drawings, logos, high-res images, and video. Always up to date and one click to download. Save time, no digging through folders or outdated links. Leverage these assets for your own marketing campaigns and proposals. This is your space for instant access to CommBox product updates, training, promotions, and tools. Forms. The central spot for all the admin, without the hunt. Submit a deal registration, raise a support ticket, or complete our custom LED quote form, where we give you everything you need to price LED accurately. Forms are quick, pre-filled where possible, and automatically sent to the right team member, so you get the answers you need at speed. Co-branded assets. This is your private shelf. Co-branded CommBox assets tailored to your organization. Playbooks, joint campaign content, and custom promotions and flyers. If you need something specific, we'll add it here. For our top tier partners, Unboxed lets you instantly customize approved templates. Your logo, name, and contact details are applied automatically. No manual editing, no design back and forth, just polished, personalized assets in seconds with a single click. Announcements and alerts. Stay in the loop without hunting for updates. Unboxed keeps you on top of announcements, events, promos, and new technical tools in 2 simple ways. First, we'll drop the highlights in your inbox so you don't miss a thing. Then, the next time you log in, you'll see a quick pop-up in the portal, front and center, so you can act right away. You're the first to know and the first to move. AI Assistant. Meet your instant answer engine for sales, marketing, and technical content. Ask about products, spec information, product sizing, and get credible, linked answers in seconds. The more specific you prompt, the better the result. Try prompts like Classic S5, what sizes are available, LED fold-away spec sheets, latest product imagery for meeting room displays. You'll get a clear answer plus links to the source material so you can dive deeper or grab assets fast. Perfect when you need a quick, confident response on a call or while prepping for sales conversations with a customer. And that's Unboxed, your all-in-one CommBox partner hub. Everything you, your sales team, marketing, and techs need to sell smarter, work faster, and stay up to date, all in one place. If you haven't already, head to unboxed.com.au and register today. Get your whole team involved so everyone's connected, confident, and ready to make the most of every CommBox opportunity. All right, that is Unboxed wrapped. If you have any questions or need any support with Unboxed, feel free to give me a call anytime. I'm here to support you at any point. Now we're going to jump into all things LED, and I've got my friend here, Sajid, to help us talk through it. Hi, Sajid.
Hell yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, really good. I need the microphone back, Sajid. Thanks. So Sajid, before we get into the details, can you give me a really high-level overview of our LED Gen 2 range and the types of spaces each option suits best?
Yeah, so our Gen 2 LED boards, they comes in 2 series. The first one is the Ultra, which is our chip on board or COB. It comes in multiple sizes and you can get it in multiple pixel pitches as well. Mm-hmm. So the smallest pixel pitch you can get is 0.7 millimeters and the biggest you can get is 1.2 for chip on board. And for our Ultra series, which is SMD, that comes with the APL technology on top of it. It also comes in multiple sizes. The smallest you can get is 120 inch and the biggest you can get is 220 inch. And it also has a range of pixel pitches. So the smallest starts with 1.2 and it can go as high as 2.5 millimeters. And all of these are all-in-one boards. You can see them. The use cases would be experience center, boardroom, situation room, hospitality venues, auditoriums, sports hall, these sort of places.
Okay, perfect. So then how would you break down the difference between our all-in-one LED and a custom LED wall?
That's a very good question, Leah. So all-in-one, it means that everything comes in one package. So what do I mean by that is, as you can see behind me, our all-in-one board, it has the screen, it has the sound bars on the side and the controller at the bottom. So it's a full package like your TV. And the custom one is if you're after anything specific in terms of installation, size of the screen, or let's say indoor or outdoor, it can be carved. In that regards, we design the custom LED walls for you. Also, if you have any specific requests in terms of how many inputs and outputs do you need, if you have a port requirements or optical cable requirements, that's where the custom LED wall comes in play.
Amazing. So with custom walls brings the controller question. So can you talk a little bit about what controller options we offer and how to decide which one to use for your LED application?
So the first thing is with our custom LED walls, it supports 3 types of controller. So we have our in-house CommBox LED controller. Then NovaStar controller also supports our screens, and most of our integrators in Australia and New Zealand, they're very familiar with how to use NovaStar, how to calibrate it. Then if you want something optical, like from the sending cards directly to the screen, then we can use the Brampton controller as well. And which controller to choose, it totally depends on the use case. The end user will have, where are they going to install the LED wall, how many inputs do they need, what kind of resolution they are looking for, is it going to be used in a digital signage platform, or is it going to be used in an MTS scenario? So based on those criteria, we decide which would be the best controller for the specific solution.
Okay, perfect. So you just mentioned our in-house NovaStar Level 3 capabilities. Practically speaking, what does that really mean for our resellers watching today?
So recently, our LED engineer team at CommBox, we have achieved the Level 3 NovaStar certification. What that means is that we are certified and our engineers are capable to design cabinets using the NovaStar software and also calibrating those software to run the modules and the cabinets configuration. So what that means for our reseller is that if you're on site, if you need any training or any support in terms of configuring the NovaStar controller, we have in-house team that can support you in that regard.
Amazing. Right, Sajid, you and Nick Sanford over in New Zealand, safe to say that you work on LED designs daily. So what information do you need to get that design as close to perfect as possible on the first try?
So to design the right custom LED wall solution for you, we don't need many, but we need some key information. And if you can give us all those information, that will be really helpful for us to start with some of the basic ones, like what kind of LED, what size are you after, which is like a normal, and how far the people will be standing from the screen, what kind of contents are you going to play on the screen, digital signage, meeting rooms, what are the requirements for, let's say, inputs and output ports, is there any special requirement for installing the wall? Is it going to be curved, non-curved, indoor, outdoor? So the best way is we have a custom LED form in our Unboxed. So that has all the required information that you can give us for us to design the best solution for you. And also, please, we always request some pictures of the sites, because that really helps us. Because sometimes it's very normal to miss the key information while we're filling up the form. But if you have the photos, then our engineers can look at it, and if you miss anything, we can just get back on that, and it makes the design much more easier and smooth process for all of us.
Thanks. Good advice, Sajid. So now for anyone with an active LED opportunity on the works or in the cards right now before the end of the year, what is the simplest next step, and where can they find the support and resources they need from the team here at CommBox?
Yeah. So that's a very good question, Leah. So the first option would be go to Unboxed, because Unboxed has all the resource and materials that end user or a reseller can have. So it has all the spec sheet, it has the mechanical drawing, wiring diagrams, also, as I mentioned, the custom LED quote form. So once you fill up that form, it comes to my or Nick Sanford's inbox. Then we start designing the solution for you, and you can have the pricing, the specs, and all the drawings that you need for the installation within like 24 to 48 hours. So that's the best way to start with. But if you have any question or anything, you can always reach out to us, reach out to me or Nick Sanford, our sales team or support team. We'll be more than happy to help you with any question that you have in terms of LEDs.
Perfect. Well, thanks, Sajid. That was a really nice deep dive into how we can support you, our resellers, with everything LED. So with that, I'm going to introduce you to our S5 guru, as we said earlier, Nick Sparks. What we're going to do is he's going to run through a few of the refreshers on what makes S5 such a great screen, and we want to make sure that you've got everything under wraps on how you can actually win with this. So over to you, Nick.
Thanks, Leah. I'm going to take us through a quick refresher of what makes S5 the best interactive screen on the market. Firstly, I'd like to reiterate that S5 is fully Google EDLA certified. What this means is you'll have access to the full Google suite, Google Play services, and regular Google security updates. Combine this with our CommBox OS, which has been independently pen tested by Trustwave, you'll get the most cyber secure screen on the market today. As you can see here, I have the Google Play Store open. What this means is there's no more need for sideloading and no more need for installing unknown packages. With the Google Play Store, you have access to over 3 million applications that can run on the S5. The CommBox Experience app is a unified control center for IT admins. This CommBox Experience application allows IT admins to control the accounts and security of the board, control app access, lock down the settings with the pin lock control, full stand control with our Carter products, and once you're done, you have the ability to export these settings. Exporting these settings means you can then go and import them onto another panel for easier fleet deployment. You can also export these settings directly to our CommBox Manage MDM. With the purchase of an S5, you get 7 years of full access to the CommBox MDM. What this means is you have access to a web-based browser mobile management tool where you can remote control the panel, push firmware updates, send commands, broadcast alerts, and integrate the CommBox S5 with your evacuation and fire systems. This allows your IT managers to manage their fleet of S5s all from the comfort of their desk. The S5 also comes with inbuilt power and sleep scheduling for meeting rooms. In the inputs menu, you'll find inbuilt sleep scheduling where you can choose what time you'd like the panel to turn on and choose what time you'd like the panel to turn off. We also have inbuilt HDMI on and off control. What this means is that whenever you need to use a meeting room, you'll have your S5 ready to go for you. When the S5 isn't in use, you have reduced energy consumption. Built-in creative tools such as Office Suite. Office Suite allows you to edit, annotate, and mark up on PDFs, and then export those straight to your laptop with those editations and annotations intact. This means that you can export those PDF documents easily and instantly. The S5 also has the ability to auto-annotate. Auto-annotate allows you to annotate anywhere, over the browser, over videos, over a HDMI or USB-C input. All you need to do is bring the pen up to the board and then start writing. Once you've finished your annotations, you can go ahead and click Save. You can save them directly to your cloud drive, or you can save them directly to the board. With this auto annotation feature, we've tried to make it easier for your teachers and educators and corporate. This means you can annotate anywhere and make it that you can teach faster and simpler. With the S5, we also do include lifetime virtual training. The virtual training can cover the basics of the S5, how to use the board, how to screencast. You can also get advanced use cases. This will allow you to get the most out of the S5. You can also learn about the CommBox Manage MDM that is provided and how to manage your fleet. Or you can tell us what you want to learn and we can show you how to do it. In the built-in Help tab with every S5, you'll see short-form videos of how-tos, one-page guides, and FAQs. All our links to where the S5 and all the information is available here. If you ever need a question answered quickly and you don't have the time to submit a support ticket, you have access to the live chat directly inside the S5 where you can speak to one of our support agents, making it easier to get your questions answered faster. Closing, I believe the S5 is the most secure screen on the market, and that with the instant personalization of CommBox accounts, the powerful tools we include, and the full fleet management of the CommBox MDM, you can't go wrong. I hope you've all got a good refresher on why the S5 is so good. Now over to you, Tina.
Wow, Nick, you really are our S5 guru. All right, let's get stuck into our offers you have for Q4. Our latest promos are going to be there for you to leverage to nudge deals over the line as we come into our end of year. They're genuinely useful tools for opening doors and helping you close these deals faster. Let's start with the My First CommBox. We have had amazing results leveraging this Kickstarter. This is our simplest pathway for customers to get a taste of the classic S5 without totally committing. It's an S5 at a super sharp entry price, plus a short onboarding session with our guru, Nick, so your customer feels confident from day one. What makes it land so well? It's the S5 itself. It is genuinely loaded straight out of the box. You have access to the Play Store, but all the security of Fort Knox. Easy annotation, PDF editing, and CommBox Manage that Nick just spoke us through. This promo is perfect for pilots, single room trials, or departments wanting fast proof before they begin to scale. The story is simple. Start smart, one room, quick training, and see value within a week. Keep the focus on confidence and time to value, not just the discount. Now, one of my favorite that we tend to do every year is our mega deal. Buy 8 classic S5s and get 1 free. So for every 8 classic S5 panels, the 9th is free, any size. It's built for customers who are ready to standardize across multiple rooms. Why it works? Procurement gets cleaner per room, and your customer gets consistent hardware everywhere. Means less support pain later. It's perfect for multi-room upgrades, new builds, or when a customer is so close to 8 units and they need just a little nudge to get them over the line. You can frame it like this. If you standardize this block now, the 9th screen is on us. Your per room cost drops and your setup stays consistent. Now finally, the Visa card promo gift. It's a little perk just for you. On eligible CommBox units, you earn a Visa gift card per unit. And yes, it stacks. The bigger the order, the bigger the reward. It's a fantastic motivator for late-stage deals. And if you're not sure which promo that we just spoke about fits your opportunity, just reach out. We're here to help guide you. Now, before we wrap up, I want to give you a little sneak peek at something we're incredibly excited about. Over and over, schools, government teams, businesses have asked us for one thing: simple, secure interactivity without all the extra layers. And this month, we're delivering exactly that. Check it out.
Secure by simplicity. Built-in tools that just work. Durable 4K clarity. Built strong, looks brilliant. Connect your way. Introducing the new CommBox Neo, the simple, secure, interactive display. Neo runs without Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or a heavyweight OS, so there's less to manage and less to secure. Whether you're using Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS, or Linux, Neo connects fast and stays reliable. CommBox Neo, the simple, secure, interactive display. For more information on the CommBox Neo, visit our website or connect with our team to request a quote.
Introducing the CommBox Neo. Our new, no-frills, all-function interactive display built for the real world. Neo is for our customers who just want to plug in their laptop and get to work. No Android, no Wi-Fi, no logins, no setup, just the essentials. Whiteboarding, annotation, all powered by our new CommBox OS Neo. The complexity is low. The security is high. It is spot on for large rollouts, tight budgets, tech-adverse users, public schools that are stepping out of projectors, training rooms, anyone needing reliable touch and clear visuals without the overhead of full interactive platforms. Some of our education partners will understand this. We can finally teach with the blinds open. Our line for the CommBox Neo is simple. All the essentials, no hidden extras. We can't wait for you to get your hands on the Neo. Full details, assets, and positioning will be going live in Unboxed very soon, so keep your eyes on it. Now that is everything from us today. We've uncovered how to get the most out of Unboxed with Leah, why the classic S5 continues to lead the interactive market, how we can support you with LED, and our promos to help drive deals, and of course, we shared the very first look at our newest member of the CommBox family, the Neo. And as we said up front, our cyber posture is second to none. Security built in from day one, independently validated by TrustWave with control, privacy, and threat protection always in your hands. The next steps are simple. Register for Unboxed or log in if you're already set up and dive in deeper to CommBox Neo. As always, reach out to us anytime if you'd like to explore any opportunities or if you need any help closing out your quarter. Thanks so much for spending your time with us today, and we'll see you soon. Bye.